It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by the Milwaukee Bucks. Hill to Holiday. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Boston with the basketball. Schroeder to Horford. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense to Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Brook Lopez with a piece. The shot clock expires. Jason Tatum with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Richardson to Jaylen Brown. Screen coming. To Schroeder. And he knocks it down, Jay.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Richardson. To Schroeder. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Hill. Couple of cracks at the line now.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Here's Schroeder with it. Up by 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. To Schroeder. Shot clock violation. Holiday to Adetokunbo. Has a chance. Giannis Adetokunbo missed his first. That one goes.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. The Bucks clear the rebound. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Won't go down. To Schroeder. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
His first effort off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Schroeder to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Al Horford sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Jaylen Brown. Bucks have the rebound. Holiday controls the basketball. Down a point. To Antetokounmpo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Schroeder to Richardson. And his Cantor above the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Hill into the front court. Down by 1. To Antetokounmpo. Celtics have it. Richardson to Cantor. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Giannis with it up top. Down 3. To Holiday. Runner here won't go down, and he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Nikola Mirotic, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good.
Milwaukee. Substitutions.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
The Bucks at the controls. Got it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Cantor. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Parker, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Teague with the basketball. Right now, 12 all. Hood to Teague. From long range, and Jeff Teague got it up fast, and it goes down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Cantor. Marvin Williams rejects it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Marvin Williams. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Cantor. To Marcus Smart. Parker. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Dunn to Marcus Smart. Cleans the offensive glass. Nikola Mirotic pins it. Tough make through traffic.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Chris Dunn. Jabari Parker, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Holiday in possession. They trail by 1. He was hacked. They let it go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Holiday. To Rodney Hood. Teague. Has a look. Mirotic with a shot that won't go down.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
To Parker. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good, off the mark. Bucks at the controls. Teague. Deep left corner. Holiday to Rodney Hood. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Parker. Here comes the screen. Jabari Parker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Marcus Smart. Parker. Misfires. It's no good. Bucks at the controls. Teague. To Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. Hood.
Sit him down. Ice.
He connects with the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Dunn, no good. Long key from 3/4 court, 1/4 down with the Celtics in front. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Holiday to Rodney Hood. To Brogdon. 5 seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot. To Chris Dunn.
I got him. Here we go. Hey, you got the screen right.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Holiday to Rodney Hood. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Celtics. Number 4, Enes Kanter.
Celtics have it. Schroeder to Richardson. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Right now, down 7. T to Adetokunbo. Can't connect from in close.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Here comes the screen. Tatum. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Visit our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for the Bucks. Number 30, George Hill.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It'll stay with the Bucks. Giannis for 2. Not that time. Boston with the basketball. Schroeder to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Giannis Adetokunbo. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Parker. Shot by Tatum won't fall. Hill across the timeline. Trailing by 10. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to George Hill. Has a look. George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Horford. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Brogdon to Lopez. Missed a wide open look. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Brown into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Horford. Parker. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Brogdon. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Malcolm Brogdon. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Bucks, number 40, Drew Holiday.
Schroeder. To Richardson.
Hey, watch this screen left.
5 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Shot misses there by Smart. Hill into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Adetokunbo to Middleton. And that one out of bounds off the buck. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 0, Jeff T.
Schroeder with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. There it is, Al Horford. He's 3 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Adetokunbo. They love this hustle. Schroeder. To Marcus Smart. Schroeder. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Holiday in possession. Down 12. To Middleton. Al Horford. Tips it. T.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Adetokunbo. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Horford. To Richardson. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. T to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, man.
For Boston, number 4, Enes Kanter.
And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by Boston. Schroeder to Kanter. Trying to cash in. Shot by Horford won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Richardson to Kanter. And it's Kanter above the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Offensive rebound. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Schroeder to Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. And the rebound corralled by Lopez. Holiday controls the basketball. Down 8. Oh, he had it.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Here comes the screen. To Horford. And the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
George Hill to Adetokunbo. Hill to Adetokunbo. Down to 5 on the 24. Adetokunbo. Open look. Wide open look. Won't go. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. He'll run the offense.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Richardson to Horford. Here comes the screen.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. George Hill. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 0, Jeff T.
Dunn to Jaylen Brown. To Chris Dunn. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. Teague with the basketball. Down a dozen. Ah, rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Number 0, Jeff T.
Dunn to Kanter. And it's Kanter. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
To T. Middleton knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Milwaukee. Adetokunbo to Middleton. It's done with the rebound. Celtics have it. Dunn to Jaylen Brown. Takes stock of the floor. Lets it fly from long range. Brown with the three with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Celtics were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Bucks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Milwaukee Bucks are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
Al Horford is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Celtics have it. To Schroeder. Probing the defense. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Horford to Jaylen Brown. To Richardson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Schroeder. 24-second violation. Hill to Adetokunbo. For 3. Horford with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Giannis Adetokunbo swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Richardson goes to the left side. To Richardson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle to Holiday. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Schroeder. Boston with 4 to shoot. Dennis Schroeder. Lopez there to get the rebound. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Finish that. To Jaylen Brown. Schroeder. Able to convert inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Middleton to Hill. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
George Hill to Middleton. Hill to Antetokounmpo. Holiday drains it.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Hill across the timeline, trailing by 15. Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Richardson. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing has really thrown him off.
Brook Lopez. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Brook Lopez, huge block. Scooped up, going the other way. Middleton to George Hill. Holiday to Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Drew Holiday has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To Horford. Brook Lopez with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To George Hill. 4-3. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
Holiday to Hill. To Holiday. Trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. To Richardson. Tatum. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Lopez. To Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
For our East Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a hat presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 13.
George Hill. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nikola Mirotic, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Goes 2 for 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn to Parker. 5 to shoot. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Middleton to George Hill.
Game 1-3 Minnesota Timberwolves 1-1-0 Golden State Warriors 1-2-3 final.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Dunn to Jaylen Brown. Deep left corner. Parker to Chris Dunn. Shot won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Lopez. Not that time. He misses. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John
Game
Wall
1-3
or
Miami
Russell
Heat
Westbrook.
1-1-7 Los Angeles Lakers 1-2-0 final.
Hill. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw try, off the mark. Dunn to Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Jabari Parker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Brogdon to Teague. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Parker to Chris Dunn. From the painted area, won't go down. Teague with it up top. His guys down big. The shot, almost. Dunn to Parker. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Game 1-3 Portland Trail Blazers 1-0-9 Phoenix Suns 1-1-9 final.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 2, Martin Williams.
Teague to Rodney Hood. Fires the 3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot. Dunn to Marcus Smart. Has a look. Smart shot, no good. Brogdon.
Green, get over, get over.
Gets it in the left corner. Doesn't get the bounce. Dunn to Parker. Shot from in close, no good. Teague, down low to Mirotic. Throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Shot from the lane won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Celtics way out in front.
Game 1-3 Indiana Pacers 9-8 Denver Nuggets 1-0-1 final.
The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Teague to Adetokunbo. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Boston with the basketball. To Jaylen Brown. Nikola Mirotic with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Rodney Hood. Parker to Jaylen Brown. No good. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down by 15. To Teague. Enes Kanter snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. Sizing up the defense. To Jaylen Brown. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
Giannis Adetokunbo sends it away. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Schroeder. Tatum. Smothering D. Teague with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Adetokunbo. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Teague against Schroeder. Screen coming. Al Horford rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one, count it.
Stepping in for the Boston Celtics, number 21.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bucks at the controls. Oh, what a finish. No whistle. That was old school.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Brook Lopez pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here's Schroeder with it. His team on top by 13. Horford over to the right side. Deep two there, won't go. Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Schroeder with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. To Jaylen Brown. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off Jaylen Brown. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For the Celtics, number 32, Chris Dunn.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Richardson to Schroeder. Bucks take down the board. Count the bucket for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Bucks, number 2.
2 for 2 on that trip. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Looking to make something happen. To Horford. Dunn. To Horford. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block. Tatum, tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Game 1-3 Sacramento Kings 1-1-7 San Antonio Spurs 1-3-6 final.
Easy path to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Horford. Here comes the screen. Dunn shot, that misses. Giannis with it up top. Trailing by 14. Short jumper misses. To Horford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Game 1-3 Oklahoma City Thunder 1-0-8 New Orleans Pelicans 1-0-0 final.
Schroeder to Chris Dunn.
Cutter, I got yours.
And it's Lopez there for the rebound. To Middleton.
Pick it up.
Adetokunbo gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for three. Missed it. To Schroeder. To Adetokunbo. Lopez. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Celtics have it. Schroeder. Lopez. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Adetokunbo. To Holiday. And that one is out of bounds off the puck. Here's Schroeder with it. The lead is 12.
Big pick right there.
To Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 0, Jason Tatum. And number 21,
Giannis shoots. It's Boston with the rebound. Schroeder with the basketball. Up a dozen. Goes to the left side to Horford. Can't connect from inside. Holiday to Adetokunbo. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Boston with the basketball. Richardson to Horford. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Hill into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Holiday to Adetokunbo. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. George Hill to Adetokunbo. It was right there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Hill to Adetokunbo. Shot clock winding down. And the finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Middleton to Adetokunbo. And he finishes at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. T picked up by Schroeder. A shot at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics emerged victorious after a tight finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Bucks lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Al Horford was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.